And now it's time for another edition of What Would Jello Do? Broadcasting from, well, let's say the calm aftermath and the cradle of democracy in not-so-ancient Greece, which also may be our future. What does austerity look like? Well, for one thing, that way, where the parliament is, but we couldn't get close enough, people estimate there are about 100,000 people participating in the 20th general strike in 2 years. Some are complaining it should last more than a certain amount of days or a certain amount of hours, but taxis stop, the trains stop, the banks stop, the shops stop, to send a message that enough is enough. And as far as what austerity may look like for the rest of the world, well, the cuts have been so bad that it's plunged Greece back into a bigger recession, so they can't pay all these debts imposed on them by the European Central Bank and the International Monetary Fund and all that. But unemployment is now 25%, and youth unemployment, just like Spain and most countries in the Middle East, 50% and growing now that the tourist season is over. According to the prestigious British medical journal The Lancet, past couple of years, suicide rate first it kind of doubled, then it went up another 40%. A lot of people killing themselves, giving up completely. Murder rate doubled. Robbery and theft rate doubled. More and more diabetics can't get their insulin anymore because they don't have the money and the hospitals don't have any money and they may die too. That is how cruel this stuff has become at this point. And for those of you who think, oh, well, we can always escape it by bringing the Barack star back because Paul Ryan wants this and worse so he and his buddies can laugh all the way to the bank, well, a poison bullet in Obama's convention speech was he endorsed the recommendations of that evil Simpson-Bowles commission that he appointed, chaired by two of the creepiest people you can imagine to put in charge, former Senator Alan Simpson and Clintonoid heavyweight Erskine Bowles, who may be our next Treasury Secretary when Geithner leaves, and who knows, maybe he'll finally get indicted for the insider stuff when he was head of the New York Federal Reserve, and Goldman Sachs got all these favors all of a sudden when Lehman Brothers went down. So, in the meantime, this is not really what a wild demonstration looks like. We're too far away and it's kind of dispersed now and the police chase a lot of people that way and whatnot, but all over the world, the spirit grows. Anti-austeridad in Spain. You know, people are not going to take this sitting down, especially when they're starving. So don't just occupy, shockupy.